Right, that's for that crap. Taters. I'll do them. You'll start there. Is that live now?
See the number there. The amount of people.
Just kick off.
Yeah.
How do? I did me mucky film yesterday, but I'm going to do it again now. Somebody's asked to cover basically what I did again yesterday, in case people start running out of food or supermarkets do, because everybody can do it. First thing I did with I have to pick stuff up. These are leeks that were sowed, where am I? Early Feb. I'm just coming through now. I've got about 7 of them going. These are for eating leeks. Basically, it's a 5 litre pot, so you got the depth. But the ideal buckets, what you get from a florist, you can either, somebody's bloody waving, I don't know what the hell that means. Dawn, how do? If you go to a florist, they either return their florist buckets or they bin them. Must have had 200 now from our local florist, but I'm an ideal depth for growing carrots in, which is what I did yesterday for these. That's what I sowed yesterday. So I go through sowing them. I'm using 5 litre pots. Multi-purpose compost, that's all you need. Rub it out in case there's any lumps in. If there are any lumps in, then clear them off like there. Composting, that's what I'll keep that for, but you need a nice growing medium for your carrots. What I also like to use is vermiculite. This stuff, some people use perlite, I use vermiculite. I mix that with all my growing mediums, as you can see there, which is a nice mixed up. That goes into my pot, obviously till I fill it up. Vermiculite hangs on to moisture, warmth and oxygen, which is what you want in your growing medium. For the roots as well, once they get going. Just do this last bit here. Luckily I've been down the plot this morning. Somebody gave us some onion sets, so we'll do them as well after, which I didn't have yesterday. Just filling my pot up. How much do you bung in? Basically, that's how I firm mine. It's just above or just below that rim, so I want to put a bit extra in. That's a good 8 of memory. The top of the rim of whatever pot you're using. So I'll level him out. Smack the bottom, and then that's firm enough. Right. Wilco, these are Nance 5. Basically exactly the same with the leeks. You've got to sow thinly, otherwise, well, there ain't enough room in the bloody pot. Plus you'll get your carrots out easier as well. So we'll perv that. Right, that's enough in there. Some people, if I'm sowing seed, they think, oh, I'll put a bit more in for luck. No, you don't. There's bloody enough in there. Then, whatever seed you sow, you then cover it the same depth with, well, I use vermiculite. Meaning, it's just going to have a light covering, and that is it. Then you put your label in, give it a good water in. This is the bottle I like to use because, can you see that? Oh, it's got a nice little hose pipe on it. It ain't gonna push the compost away or whatever. Right, that's that one out the road. Clear him off. There's loads of things you can sow. If you can't get in Wilko or nothing, Lidl, I noticed during the week that them flogging their seed as well. So just go and get anything. Spring cabbage, leeks, carrots, the bloody lot. Any veg, salad veg and all. Because I'm on about now, it was on the news last night with the veg we have got growing. Because all the Eastern Europeans have legged it back home. We've got nobody to pick all the fruit and veg. We might be in this quagmire. So people might have to start picking their own, growing their own. Right, next one, taters. I've got these spurt in here. You just see a little spurt on him. Spuds don't have to have a spurt on them. Make sure they're nice and solid, nice and firm, which I am there. That's one I put in. Got to be been about a month ago. Cold end of the greenhouse, which is this end here, meaning I'm frost free. So spud wires, we'll plant another one up. Bugger, I got me bloody pot in here. That's getting excited, ready to fill it up. Bear with me, just going to mix some more compost up. We can say I did this one earlier on, Sherwood sheet. Right, basically all I need is a 3 litre pot, 2 or 3 litre pot, which this is a 5 litre, so it's too big because I ain't got one ready. So your spud just sits in there in the middle. Hope you can see that. And then just surround him, cover him, give him a nice watering, and then just put him under at the bottom of the bench, frost free, and he'll go haywire. For spurting, if you do want to spurt him, just put them in an egg box. They hold them up nice and upright. You've got to have air movement in between them. These go underneath the bench, out of direct sunlight, frost free. Then you look after them. But I always bung mine in before they got spurts on. It's the same bloody difference. The ones that haven't come on up are these here. That's a size pot. I put my spuds in there. But these ain't come up yet because see the white roots on them? So these obviously is an early tater. I don't mark up what's what. So this is obviously a later tater, but he has started growing. So he's behind because he's a late tater. Bloody hell, the sun's trying to come out. Right, next one we're going to do is onion sets. Wilko was still flogging these and all. I saw them during the week. These were from B&Q. Somebody got a contact there and I was throwing them out. So I had these yesterday.
Make sure you're answering these questions.
What bloody questions?
That's why I said you need to look.
How do I know when a question comes up?
You'll see it pop up. So make sure you're replying to all them, look. As you go.
Good, Benny. This is my first time doing this, you've got to bear with me. Anybody asked the bloody question yet? Because I've missed it. Shit. Oh well, I might cuss every now and then. Right, I've just opened my little bag of onion sets. Whatever you come in. Right, that one don't look very good. If he looks naff, he's bloody naff. Put him in the bin. He's as soft as a up and under and all. All of them rub the skins off, meaning when you do rub it off, if they are soft you will feel that is nice and firm, meaning it's going to work. I want them all nice and firm. If there's any crap ones, bin them straight in the bin. Another bloody soft one there. Why do I start them off in the greenhouse? Everything. If I was plant these straight out in the allotment and one goes haywire, then I've got a gap. I don't know gaps in the plot. So if I start them all off here, then obviously the strongest ones will go out. Another crap in there, look. You've got to go through all these when you get them on. Through trial and error with me onion sets. Full size seed tray. Bit of paper in the bottom. Because the 15 tray insert that goes in the middle of it has got holes in. If the compost goes through that, it stops having crap anywhere. What I used to do was fill that with multi-purpose compost. They grow in that, but getting the onions out when they're ready, it was either knackering these up or disturbing the roots on the wash it. So what I do now, I use plastic drinking cups, slice a hole in the bottom. I need cuss then. Just put 2 little ferrets on the bottom. There's your drainage. Plastic drinking cups ideal. These fit perfectly inside a 15 tray insert. You'll get them from Wilko and all. So I fill them full of compost, which I've done here. Anybody asked a bloody question you with? Oh crap. It says wave there. Who am I bloody waving at? Oh shit. I'll get used to this. Bear with me. Right, I'll fill them up earlier on. It's like baking a bloody cake, eh? Here's one I made earlier. So these are nice and solid. All I'm putting them in is that little neck sticking up the heads. So I'm going in shoulder deep. These are the same with sets, garlic, shallots, anything like that. Just sit them in. Make sure they are nice and solid when they go in. There's another half and half, and meaning he's going to be bloody weak. He's still going to survive because he's got to survive. That's nature. He's got to throw young. But because he's weak, any disease going around later on, he's going to catch it. Aphids disease know what's weak, and that's what they go for, the weakest plant. So sod him off. Just strong and solid ones, which them am there. This crap about birds pull your sets out by, but then what a load of gump. Still nice and solid, so bung them in. Once I'll fill that up, I'll get a watering when we wash it again, and then they'll go. These will go on the top of the greenhouse with the spuds, because I don't want the sunlight on them. They'll go under the bench. Anybody else questions? Oh, I've got to bloody go through these. Have you tried? The bloody hell's that say there? Have you tried mixing worm casts? Oh, you cool dude, Tony. I do, Tone. He's a good lad. Good job I bloody mentioned that. Ben, he's bloody left me in the shit here. Right, growing mediums, what I like using. Let's sod this off out the road. Multi-purpose compost. This is Erin. This is what I get from our trading sheds, what we flog down there. Anything like this, then I use multi-purpose compost, vermiculite plus worm casts, because I get this by the ton for our trading sheds. Bloody love it. What is it? Basically it's manure from the worms, obviously. Whatever manure you can get. Son off. Got a fly. Whatever manure you get, there's properties in that manure which other manures haven't got. That's why I like using different manures. My bloody phone nearly went tits up then. So different manures have got different grubs in, obviously, except cat and dog. Don't get using that crap. That's why I've got alpaca, goat muck, rabbit muck, the bloody lot. But worm cast is a good one. It's one of the best you can get, so use it. So that's one of my ingredients with this as well. Also, I've got my own compost. That's this is probably about a month and a half old. I took all the worms out, obviously. There ain't any left anyway because I've been through everything. But I've still got lumps in that, and that's what I want. Exactly the same as the vermiculite. They will hang on to the moisture, warmth and oxygen. It's looking for another question. Tony of Job Joe. Oh shit, I mean, well, muck I meant. That's what I mean. If I cuss, I just mean muck. If you've got another question again, ask a question at the top so I can see it. I call bloody... If the sun was out, I'd be right in the shit because I would be able to read that. The sun would be on it. I don't even see the stuff at the back here. This is a chili I got going. Chili is a Armageddon. You might need a potting on soon. No, he's still alright for a bit. The others I've got in the loft, I've watered them this morning. But I don't water these until they tell me they want a water, i.e. that they want a drink. They go limp as hell. Then I'll give them a watering. So that's something I do keep dry as a strapper. Just going to show you the Blanche Lake. These are obviously for exhibition. If we have a show, second Saturday in September, Collegate Garden Club. By then I'll for all this crap to be out the road. This Corona crap. But this is a Blanche Lake. My growing medium in here is my best stuff. Meaning Leamington M3, which I've got down here. My own compost, 50-50, plus the vermiculite worm cast. This is a pipe lagging. Get round your pipes obviously. And this is Velcro tape from Wilko. Excellent stuff. Because that sticks perfectly around there. I've got a cane in this side keeping the leak upright. And I've got a clip on the top which is holding the flags up. What I'm doing now is drawing that to go up so I can get him that's about it on here I think. I've also got strawberries going. These are runners I had from last year, but a few people have asked me for them. And there's loads on them down the plot, I mean on the pathway. So I'm taking them up as well. Oh, Ben's coming up, my bloody saviour. I think that's it, troops, we're getting close to it now. I'm getting close now, Ben. You just bought me a cuppa. Cheers, troops.
Try and keep it going if you can, there's a lot of viewers.
I've answered one, what's it? That bloody nearly fell off when I opened that door. Safrain 8-ounce onions. These are new ones from Select Seeds. If you want decent seeds, just click on Select Seeds. It's my mate from Chesterfield way. Our gardening club had a talk off him last month. So Ben's just ferrising up again. We had a talk of him, and you know you're going to get decent seeds of him. So this is a trial. These are my spare ones down here. Obviously in the cold greenhouse, my best ones are in the loft. I don't know if you should be able to see him. You can still see the seed head on there. And what they do now with this seed, there's a fertiliser in that seed cover, coating, plus an insecticide. Yes, perfect for me as a grower. Less spraying the better. That seed head is still on there. Once the plant has had all the grub out of it, then that'll drop off. Then the plant's on its own. But that's a new one, and I'm hoping to show them at our show later on. Exhibition onions, these are Peter Alden. I'm always late with these. I never start nothing off till after the new year. I spend enough on gardening anyway. If the missus knew how much I spent, they'd bloody kick me out. These will be potted on soon. The good thing about plastic drinking cups, you can see the roots through them, so I haven't got to have a nose to see if they need potting on, disturbing the roots. I know they do. These wires to keep them upright as well. If he's leaning one way, like he is there, I'll just train him over that road, meaning I'm telling him where you want to go. Exactly the same on my orchards, on the allotment. I'm telling the branches where I want them to go, and they'll bloody do it. It's like training kids. If you don't train them, they'll go bloody anywhere they want to go. Couple of garlic going. I don't really grow it because the missus is allergic to it, but you can see the white roots coming down the pot as well. You can see he's going to shoot out very soon. Exactly the same, potted with the heads just showing up. But these was, somebody bought them down to our gardening club on the raffle, and nobody wanted them, so I bought them on last week. And then was going to the next talk, which is bloody cancelled next week and all. That was going down there. Oh shit, what can I talk about now? Alright, I'll show you me Gladys. I like me gladioli and all. And if I get a good one, which is one off, Summit Jack. Oh crap. But it's got a velvet flower. It is beautiful. A dark reddy purple flower, but I call it velvet. So when you get your corms up end of the season, the little babbies, the cormlets you get on the bottom, if you want to save the babbies from him like I do here, off that one, the velvet, that's what I've done. And I've potted, so there's 2, 4, 6, there's 8 in there. 3 litre pot again. If these flower this year, I'll take the flower off, then you let the green grow, and then next year that'll be twice as big. Obviously it takes 3 years to get a good corm or something, but it's worth waiting. It saves paying for a good one and all. And these are red velvet again, but these were a bit bigger than a cormlet, so they are basically a small corm, which you can tell the eggs them coming through as well. And you can do this, you can get away with it in a cold greenhouse, which quite a bit. There's more in the cold greenhouse than what is in the hottest part. Can you see my door? Oh, there's a door that goes on here end of the night, and all I'm doing is eating that inside there. That is now chocker, meaning when I've got to plant the onions up from the loft, when I bring them down here, then I've got to open it up as it is now and heat that whole lot. But that's when I start running out of room, when everybody's in the same boat. If you've got the bug, it don't matter how much room you've got, it's never bloody big enough. So troops, I'm gonna have to leg it in a minute because I've run out of crap. 34 minutes. Gordon Bennett. No it ain't, is it? I don't know, I ain't going to shit. Any more questions? Well, I'll get hold of you while you'll get hold of me. I don't know how to bloody job this or whatever. Anyway, hope you've learned something. Once I get the hang of this, then I can do more of them. I try to get something to hang me bloody phone up and all. That's about it, troops. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you later.